Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. So yes, as you can see there behind me, we are at Universal Studios Hollywood. This is my first time coming to this Universal. It's the original Universal Studios and I'm really looking forward to it. This will mark officially my third Universal Studios, having already visited Universal Studios Orlando, Universal Studios Japan, and now Hollywood. Now on this trip we are staying at the Anaheim Majestic Hotel, which is quite far from Universal Studios Hollywood. However, this morning we got an Uber at around 6:30 a.m. and it took us maybe just over 35 minutes to get here, so it wasn't actually too bad. And I'd heard really crazy things about LA traffic, which can get bad. I have to mention that today is a Saturday, it's the weekend, so the parks might be a little bit busier than normal. However, it did mean that because it's not a working day, the traffic wasn't too bad, at least not at 6:30 in the morning. So maybe something to bear in mind if you're also staying in Anaheim and visiting Universal Studios for the day. Try and get here a little bit earlier. I booked our tickets through Undercover Tourist, so hopefully it should go well. I also have early entry to Nintendo World, and that one I booked through the official Universal website. That one was $30 each to get 1 hour extra in Nintendo World. So basically at 8 a.m. we'll be able to head into Nintendo World before the park is open to everybody else, and the park officially opens at 9 a.m. So we'll see how all that works. Obviously, come along the journey. It's our first time experiencing Universal Hollywood, like I said. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And look at that parking station over there, Frankenstein parking. That's actually where our Uber driver dropped us off. And here we've got the entrance. It looks so cool. Cannot wait. And we've just come up the stairs now, about to head into the theme park. We're just following the signs because, as I mentioned, it's both of our first times, which is very exciting. I always love discovering a whole new theme park. And you can see the famous Universal Studios Hollywood archway over there. Also the globe, which looks very different to the one in Universal Studios Orlando. And I think we just need to go through security now.
Don't forget to collect your items once you pass through the metal detector and enjoy your visit.
Well, security was nice and easy. It took less than 5 minutes, I would say. And now we have this beautiful Universal Studios globe in front of us. I'm also spotting Universal CityWalk over there, which we're hoping to spend some time in later this evening once the park closes. But yeah, this is the way forward. Look at the red carpet they've set up here for us. So cool. And that's obviously the very famous Universal Studios Hollywood archway. It feels a little bit surreal being here. I've seen this sign in so many photos and so many people's vlogs, and now I'm literally standing right in front of it. We are now in a secondary queue to go in. We have already shown our early entry tickets, and now I think this is where we show our regular Universal Studios tickets. I also feel some drops of rain. Yeah, what's happening? Are we in LA or London? Also, I'm here with Simone, who's very much Harry Potter-ified today. You'll see her outfit properly maybe a little bit later on, but incredible. We're excited to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter later.
I'm very excited.
I'm also really looking forward to checking out the studio tour here. It's meant to be amazing apparently, and one of the highlight attractions. But we're just about to head in now. Good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, and we're officially in. This feels so real, so cool, and such a different entrance to Universal Studios in Florida. Of course, this park is all about movie making, so the main statue that you see at the centerpiece is also reflective of that. Oh my god, I'm loving the music they're playing as well. But yeah, our first stop, of course, is Nintendo World, because like I said, we have early entry for that, $30 each, and later we're going to come and check out the rest of the shops and the attractions and the lands too. And look, there's a Wicked photo up here. So cool. We're going to check out all of this later, like I said. For now, our main priority is to get to Nintendo World, but you can see how quiet it is. So already I feel like early entry might be worth it. You can see a board here with all the wait times. Officially, the park opens at 9 a.m. like I said, and most of the attractions also seem to open up at 9, apart from one of them, Secret Life of Pets, which opens at 10 a.m. And Simone just checked, Mario Kart is currently at 25 minutes, which isn't too bad. It's one of the more popular attractions here. So yeah, hopefully we should be able to get on it without much of a wait. There's a Nintendo Cafe over here. I'm already enjoying the theming everywhere. Loads of snack areas. And the funny thing is, because it's both of our first times at Universal Studios Hollywood, we don't really know the layout of the park. We have no idea where the lands are, the attractions. So we're just going with the flow. We're going kind of where everybody else is going. Just walking past Hogsmeade over there. It's so weird to see it so quiet. Of course, because it's not officially open just yet. And then this over here is a roller coaster that's currently being built. It's the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, new roller coaster for 2026. So maybe it means that I have to come back at some point in the next few years. And in case you're interested, so far we've just been walking in a straight line. So we're now in Springfield, of course, with the Simpsons. We're hoping that eventually we will get to Nintendo World. Simone's really enjoying the music here at the moment. Going past the Simpsons ride, which I've heard is very similar to the one in Orlando, in which case we're probably not going to do it because I did it once in Orlando a few years ago and I just got so motion sick. What? Oh my god. We're getting an escalator back down now. This park is so interesting. I think there's an upper area and a lower area. So yeah, really interesting layout, very different to what we're used to. But at least we get some pretty cool views of this coaster that's currently being built, and also some of LA as well in the background. And then on this side you can see the coaster being built a little bit in more detail. You can see they're actually currently working on it. If you've seen my vlog from the park from a couple of months ago, then you'll know that I don't do too well on huge coasters like this. But for some reason I still somehow enjoy going on them, even though I know I'm going to be absolutely terrified and scream the whole way through. I do like, you know, testing myself sometimes and just seeing what the coaster's like, and I end up having a little bit of fun at times as well. And now we're going back down the escalators, and there is Nintendo World. You can see it with all the green, the very bright colors. Can't wait. How many escalators are there? Like 5 minutes? Both Simone and I are quite confused as to, you know, the layout of this park already. Like, we're just going up and down for no reason just to get to one side of the park. It's very interesting. Certainly very different to what we're used to, like I said. But again, that's just the joy of discovering new theme parks, or at least new Universal parks for both of us. But yeah, looking forward to it. In Nintendo World here, they've only got one attraction, which is Mario Kart. So like I said, that's our main priority. And then we're just going to hang around inside the land for a little bit and enjoy the atmosphere, because it's such a fun place. I experienced it just about a month ago in Osaka, in Universal Studios Japan. Loved it there. Of course, that's the original one. Then it came here in Hollywood, and now it's open in Epic Universe as well. So there's 3 official Nintendo Worlds around the world now. Anyway, we've just made it down the second set of escalators. This is Jurassic World over here, which we might do later on if the sun comes out, which it should do, hopefully. We've got Mummy over here to my right, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the same one as the one in Florida. And one thing I've also noticed already is that they have a lot of food stands and restaurants. I mean, this is the second Starbucks we've seen. And then to my left, they have a Panda Express, which, fun fact for you, I've never tried before, but I know it's very good. It's a fast food chain in America, and loads of people rave about it. So let me know if I should at some point. Probably not today, though, because I would prefer to focus on actual themed things here. And we've got Transformers here, and then we turn left, and this is it, the entrance to Super Nintendo World here in Universal Studios Hollywood. And it's so different to how it was in Japan, in Universal Studios Osaka. It was so much busier there. Hello! Obviously it's early entry right now, so the park isn't open to everyone anyway, but this is cool. It also feels a little bit smaller, I have to say. I am curious to see what the actual land looks like, but look! This is so fun and colourful, and we've got the very cool sign up there as well. One tip I got from loads of people online is that if you buy early entry for Nintendo World, then get your photos in front of the sign when you come in, because otherwise later on it's going to become busy, like it was in Japan again. So we're going to take some photos just now. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, if you haven't yet. Sam forgot. But without further ado, it's finally time to actually head into the land. And I love the entry, look at this. So cool. And then you get to, I think, Princess Peach's castle, if it's the same layout as the one in Japan. And look at this. Oh my god. Kind of feels like I'm back in Japan, except a lot less crowded here. I love this land. Oh my god, Princess Peach is over there doing a little meet and greet. And we decided to join the queue for Princess Peach. Why not? Simone checked, they said about 7 minutes?
Yes, 7-8 minutes. Like, come on, it's like nothing.
No, that's nothing at all. And I've never met her before. Have you met her?
No.
This is your first time in any Super Nintendo World, so
yes.
Exciting. I think we've kind of forgotten about the ride. We'll do the ride at some point, obviously, the Mario Kart ride. But there's just so much to take in this land. It's like very overstimulating in a good way.
It's cute.
Hello!
Hello!
Oh my god! You look amazing, Princess Peach. So cool to meet you. Oh, beautiful
Have you been having a great time?
We've had an amazing time, yeah. Just arrived, but loving everything. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, bye.
Okay, everybody, say
Hello. Hi. How are you both doing? Hi, Mario. You okay?
nice to meet
You like my t-shirt?
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes.
Oh, so cool to be here.
Okie dokie.
Oh, hello Luigi. How are you? Can we get a a photo, please? Thank you so much. We just met Princess Peach and also Mario and Luigi. They're so much fun because they actually talk, they blink, their mouths move. It's a really fun character meet. And now we're about to go on the main ride here, Mario Kart. And it's currently got a 30-minute wait, which really isn't too bad. So let's go. It is interesting that here it's called Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge officially. I'm pretty sure in Japan it was slightly different. But yeah, this is basically, I want to say like a virtual reality ride. It's like a mix of virtual reality and also a dark ride. I did it in Japan. It's kind of fun, but I'm not the biggest fan of the virtual reality element. But we'll see how it goes. And the queue is pretty cool. Look at that. I almost feel like I preferred the queue to the actual ride when I did it in Osaka. Like, look at the stars everywhere. So cute. Also, one notable difference between Super Mario World here in Hollywood versus the one in Japan is that they have quite a lot of stairs actually in their queues because it's probably a little bit smaller. So yeah, we're going up our second flight of stairs now, but it's still very well themed. So bright and colorful everywhere. There you go, there's Mario. And so far we've just been moving and moving. I'm pretty sure at some point we will stop for a little bit because it's still half an hour of a queue. And yeah, it looks like this is the spot. This is the spot where we actually start queuing. But look at this. The facade honestly is so cool. And here we have a pretty cool view of the rest of Nintendo World too. Here's another look at the main entrance of Mario Kart here. It looks awesome, doesn't it? And just like that, we're inside. Again, as you can see, incredibly well-themed queue everywhere, so much to look at. Oh, I don't think we've even got to the best part of it yet. I mean, look at this. It's a full-on prop set happening. There's loads going on. There's some little screens. You can see some of the little things going on over there. So cute. So we've got a full-on chair here, a royal seat. There's a nice framed photo of Princess Peach, who we met earlier. And here's an overview of the rest of the queue. So much going on. So even if you have to wait a long time, you probably won't be bored because there's a lot to look at. And look how cool this last room is, just before we go on the ride. You can see all the different costumes of the ones racing today. You connect it to your head, it's so annoying. So you basically have to wear these visors, and then once you're on the ride, you also get to wear glasses connected to them. And they look pretty cool. However, when I tried them in Japan at least, they were a little bit, oh, you've already put them on. By the end of the ride, I felt a little bit uncomfortable with them because the ride moves a little bit as well. So we'll see how it goes today. Anyway, I've put mine on as well now. I feel like I look absolutely ridiculous. However, it's not quite as uncomfortable as I was in Japan, at least not for now, but we'll see what it's like after the attraction, especially once you have the glasses on too. Yeah, it's a whole different story. You can see the boarding instructions over here actually. So it says put on your team visor, which most people already have now. And then hopefully on the screen it will show you exactly what it's like when you get to the ride. So they should have the glasses on the front of the vehicle as you see. And then you just connect them to your visors. And there are different teams. So obviously I think I'm a Mario person. But we'll see who wins. And I have to say, there is something pretty cool about seeing so many random strangers around you all wearing the same cap and all to do with Mario. And we should be getting onto the ride pretty shortly. I feel like the ride time has been pretty accurate actually. It's been almost close to half an hour. There you go, you can see what they look like. So at its base, it is a dark ride, and in some ways I feel like I actually prefer it as a dark ride because there are some cool sets and things to look at without your glasses. But of course, once you put your goggles on, once you connect it to your hat, it allows you to get some extra points in the game. And here we go, we're heading in. You can see the visors over here. And this is what we look like. Ooh. What do we do? I don't know, Simone, I don't know. We drive, it's Mario Kart, but there's an extra layer of it. Oh, I'm seeing things in my vision that you obviously can't see on camera, so I'll just show you what you can see. I told you it's heavy, it's so annoying. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh my god, there's so many things in front of my face right now that you guys can't see. This thing is a lot. It's a lot. Are you okay over there? Are you sure? I'm overwhelmed. I'm giving my head a bit of a break. Honestly, it can get a bit much sometimes. It's such a pretty ride. Without it, like look. Simone is struggling with her goggles over there. Woo! way she looks is also how I feel. Even though this is my second time doing it, I still don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is fun! Woohoo! Oh my god, I've only got 65! What about the mushrooms? 0! Me too. How did you get those? Well, that was a ride. Oh my god. Again, the concept is fun, but in theory it's just not one of my favorites. It's uncomfortable, I feel like, and for kids as well. Can you imagine kids wearing this? Well, we have just got into the shop at the end of the Browser's challenge. Oh, we've got a cute little Mario headband here. Let's see. You look very cool. And then also Luigi. I like that they sell these here actually. It's the kind of things that you will find in Japan, but now they brought them here to Hollywood as well. But yeah, thoughts on this ride? I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to be a big fan of it because I didn't like it much in Japan, Osaka, Universal Studios there.
I don't know what was going on. Like, what I had to do. They explained it at the beginning, but
it's still confusing.
A lot. Like you have to deal with a lot of things at one time. Driving, your head is heavy.
There's things in both of your eyes. Well, not inside your eyes, but like your vision. There's just a lot happening when you've got the goggles on.
So much. Like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and also it's not the most comfortable, right? It's pretty heavy. It's fine if you have it on for a couple of seconds, but the ride is quite long.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah. It's overwhelming. However, as a ride, it is pretty cool. Like the set pieces are really nice, and honestly, if you get it overwhelmed, you can take your goggles off and just enjoy it as a normal dark ride. Anyway, we're going to do some shopping later on, but I wanted to quickly show you this beautiful Super Nintendo World jumper that they have. So it says Universal Studios Hollywood on it, and I love the color. It's nice and blue. They've also got this black t-shirt with the same design on the front. I think this must be an extra. Oh, it's a triple X large actually. It does look pretty big, but I got myself a t-shirt similar to this from Universal Studios Japan, so I think I might want to do the same and get one from Hollywood as well and just collect the Nintendo World t-shirts from around the world. Also a selection of pins. I quite like this one. Again, probably because it's blue, but they have keychains, they have lanyards, they have magnets down there. There's loads going on. This is a really fun, colorful shop. And look at us. Mario and Luigi. Although I love these hats. They're actually comfortable, honestly.
Yeah,
after having worn what we wore on the ride, this feels so nice.
But I have to admit, it suits us.
It does suit us. I like it.
Cute.
I like it. I think we both have hat heads.
Yes.
Like we both also wear hats a lot if you've followed us on Instagram. And here's a quick look at the selection of headbands they have going on. So many niche things from the game. I do like this star one over here with the banana. Oh, the little mushrooms, the little toads. That's adorable actually. And then we've already seen Mario, of course, with Luigi. But yeah, there's a lot going on, and price-wise, I think, let's have a look. Oh, they're $25 each, which is a little bit cheaper than I expected to be. But we're heading out to the shop now because we've actually got a reservation for the Toadstool Cafe. And when I say reservation, you can basically either join a virtual queue, and then once your time is up, you can go and enter the cafe, or you can make a reservation on the official Universal Studios app, which is what Simone did. And it's currently 10:15 a.m. We're both very hungry. We haven't had anything to eat today. We haven't even had our morning coffee yet, so I think it's a good time to head into this cafe and just sit down for a little bit, especially after all of that in there. Without further ado then, let's head in. Good morning. I am excited to see what they have. I do have a feeling though that it's mainly going to be burgers, and I feel like it's a little bit too early for that, although no, they have some sweets too, some cupcakes, some really cool looking themed food. They even have a salad, superstar chicken salad, which actually looks adorable. And I like how they've set up these screens here, so every now and again you see a photo of one of the items that they have on sale. There you go, that one on top just changed. That one's a burger set, Mario mini burger, so I think that's a children's menu. That Luigi burger looks pretty good too. And again, one thing I will say about almost anywhere you go in Nintendo World is that it's overstimulating. There's a lot going on, loads of noise everywhere. So bear in mind, and if you get, overwhelmed quickly, then you might need to break from it from time to time. By the way, I feel like the best place to actually see the menu is on the official app, because we haven't seen a proper menu anywhere apart from the screens that they have over there, which are very fun. But if you want to actually see what they have, then you have to probably have the app on you. So let's have a quick look. They've got Toadstool cheesy garlic nuts for $5.99. Those look pretty good. Super mushroom soup, tomato soup and super mushroom bowl, a plant-based option over here, the chicken salad that we saw. In the main menu, they've got a chicken special, the fireball challenge. Okay, that looks fun. We've got the Mario burger, the Luigi burger, a collectible plateware set, and then dessert-wise, they've got this tiramisu, which I think I'm going to go for. It's $9.99. And then down here, you can see the prices for the kids' meal. So they seem to be around $12 to $14. So this is where you actually order. And again, very well themed everywhere. And whilst we're here in the queue, and we've been waiting here for, I want to say about 10-15 minutes at this point. But yeah, I thought I would quickly show you the list of attractions currently open today at Universal Studios Hollywood on the app. So we've got Jurassic World The Ride, which is currently at a 35-minute wait. Dino Play is just a children's play area. We've got Revenge of the Mummy currently at 45 minutes. They do have a Minion area as well, and that's currently at 30 minutes for Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. Flight of the Hippogriff 25. Oh, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is only 35 minutes, which really isn't too bad. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, which we were just on, has just jumped up to 60 minutes now, so it's a good thing we managed to get it at half an hour's wait. And then the studio tour, which is something that we both really want to do today, is only 5 minutes, so that's good to know. I don't know if it's always like this, or maybe we're just lucky today. And then the Simpsons ride, which we're definitely not going to do because it gives us both motion sickness, is 40 minutes. And time-wise, it is 28 minutes past 10. We've definitely been here for minimum 15 minutes at this point. But yeah, this has been a pretty long wait so far. Although it is a Saturday today, so I think the park is just busy overall. As Simone's gone to order, I thought I would quickly show you the menu again with the visuals. So I think we both decided to go for this block tiramisu because it looks cute, and also I just love tiramisu. And also there's some cheesy garlic puffs. Or not, sorry, that's what they're called. Priced at $5.99 that we're gonna go for. So once you order, they give you a number, hello, and then a lovely team member will tell you where to go. And it looks like we're being taken somewhere towards the back of the restaurant. But yeah, it's a pretty well-themed area here. Also, the light work changes from time to time, which I appreciate. Simone's very happy because she's finally got coffee in her hands 5 hours after she woke up. And just like that, our food has arrived. And I say just like that, but it actually took about maybe, again, another 10-15 minutes from us sitting here until the point that our food arrived. But these are the cheesy garlic nuts. It comes with a side of marinara sauce, and you get 4 each. So yeah, these look pretty good. And then over here we've got the tiramisu, which looks adorable. So this one is definitely very Instagrammable. We've got all the cream on top. We've got the blocks around it. And hopefully it will taste as good as it looks, because this was quite expensive actually for a tiramisu. Is it good? Simone's just tried one of these cheesy garlic nuts. She seems to be enjoying it. I'm looking forward to giving it a go as well. Oh my god, Simone's loving it. I don't know if you can hear her or not. She is really enjoying it. So I cannot wait to give it a go too. Let's see. So soft and fluffy. Yeah. These are delicious. Loads and loads of garlic and cheese on the top. I'm actually going to try some of the marinara sauce with it too now. Delicious. And for a really good price as well, right? It was something like $5 maybe? $6, $5.99 for 4 of them. I would recommend it. Well, it's time to try the tiramisu now. And again, Simone has already taken a couple of bites of it and she seems to enjoy it, so I have high hopes. What I'm going to do is actually take this block off so you can see the layers of the tiramisu a little bit better. So yeah, this is where the actual tiramisu is. Obviously it's meant to look like a block, which is the name of the snack too. It looks very cute. How do I eat it? I think I'm going to have to try this biscuit bit first. Maybe I'll have a little bit of the cream with it, or maybe the cream on top. The biscuit's good, yeah. And then the actual tiramisu inside. I didn't manage to get the full 4 layers, but still enough, so let's give it a go. Oh, it's good. It's good. Wow, this is actually good. I didn't expect it either. I kept telling Simone, because this was about $10, the other one $6, so almost half the price. And this is so like well themed. I thought it might be more of an Instagrammable thing, like they put the effort in the visuals and maybe not the actual taste. But yeah, pleasantly surprised. The tiramisu is actually good. And I can really get the coffee flavor from it, which is what I normally like in a tiramisu. I don't like tiramisus that have a very soft, like flavorless coffee flavor. I need the coffee to be strong, and this is pretty strong. So that was our very late breakfast / maybe early lunch at the Toadstool Cafe, and I think I can confidently say for both of us that we were pleasantly surprised with the food there. I mean, the actual atmosphere, very cool, very well themed, but the food actually tasted good too, which isn't always the case. So yeah, I would recommend that just make sure to get a reservation because you can't just walk up to it. It's 11:45 now and you can tell the land has become much busier than it was when we first entered. Still not quite as busy and packed as it was in Universal Studios Japan when I visited a couple of months ago though. And this is what it's like here on a Saturday, still not overly crowded, like I can walk freely. Whereas in Japan, in Universal Studios Osaka, honestly, it was so packed that you could barely move. Still had a great time, and if you haven't checked out my Universal Studios Japan vlog, then I'll leave the link down below, you can watch it after this. Loved it overall, really great experience, just Nintendo World there was extremely busy. Another notable difference though is that in Universal Studios Japan in Osaka, Nintendo World is actually 2 levels, whereas here in Hollywood it's just 1 level, everything is in one place, and Mario and Luigi are back again. I just love their faces, they look so cool. But I think we're actually gonna go and meet a little mushroom now, the Toad. Hello! Oh, you look so cute! So cool to see you, oh my god. Can we do a little wave in the camera? Oh, you're adorable. I think the time has come for us to finally leave this land, Super Nintendo World, in Universal Studios Hollywood. I think altogether we spent a total of 4 hours in here. But one thing that's also a little bit different here to how it was in Japan, Universal Studios Japan, sorry I'm very dark right now, is that they have a different exit, so you're not entering and exiting the same way, which I think is a good idea because otherwise it can get very congested. And we've just come out to see this sign here that says Return to Theme Park, which is a little bit confusing. Where were we before? I guess we were in Super Nintendo World. Sorry, I have to tell you something that just happened off camera. So we've come out of Super Nintendo World, we're trying to figure out what to do next, and I think we're going to do Mummy because it's got single rider. And I was telling Simone I might grab myself a coffee from Starbucks on the way back to the other side. And Simone was like, you're going to have 4 hours to drink it because of the escalators.
Like 1 million escalators, and you have time to drink your coffee on the way back to the other theme park.
On the theme park! Anyway, Revenge of the Mummy, the ride, is currently a 45-minute standby wait. The height requirement for this is 48 inches. And as with many of the Universal Studios rides, you do have to leave everything that you have in lockers. And the lockers are free of charge. This shows you exactly how you do the process. You need your ticket. Obviously, you scan it.
Why is it so small? Look at this.
We're not going to be able, are we going to be able to fit both of our stuff in that?
We'll see.
If you have anything bigger than this tiny space, then you can rent a slightly bigger locker for $5 whilst you're on the ride. So that's an option too, but I would recommend not bringing a big bag if you're coming here, because why would you want to spend more money? But yeah, whilst Simone is trying to fit her bag in there, I'm going to love you and leave you, because obviously I can't take you on the ride with you, and I'll speak to you after.
A few minutes later.
Well, we're just off the ride. Simone kept telling me that this is not a roller coaster, even though
I thought it's like in Orlando, but in Orlando it's different.
Yeah,
it's like
you say it's more like
dinosaurs.
dinosaur, Disney's dinosaur. Even though there were signs everywhere that said, oh, roller coaster, you know, high-speed roller coaster, and Simone was like, no, it's fine. We get there and the first part is like a dark ride. It's very cool, some really cool sets. Suddenly it goes so fast. Oh,
And backwards.
it goes backwards at one point. It's a good ride, but I was terrified. I held on to
laughing all the time again.
I don't think I even mentioned it, but we ended up being
Please stop. We are in the process of recording something.
there's a really loud announcement happening. Also, we decided to move from the lockers because we wanted to let people
We are
obviously
locking the lockers.
exactly.
With our bodies.
Indeed. What I was gonna say, this girl is hilarious. Is that even though we were in the single rider queue and we only
You see? Stop, please.
they're not listening to you. What I was
Set
gonna
number
say,
3.
yeah, third take, is that even though we were single rider in the queue for single rider, the team member told us to go and sit next to each other.
Yes, so she could hold my hand because she was terrified.
I was grabbing your legs, everything, because
Imagine she would sit next to a stranger.
I know, I'm very happy that we ended up riding it together, because I think I would have just grabbed the stranger's leg or arm or hands or whatever. Because at least if you haven't watched our Europa Park vlog, make sure you do. It was a lot of fun. I went on a Voltron, a really extreme roller coaster, the most the most extreme roller coaster you've ever been on, right?
Yes,
Me
and
too.
I was filming her, so you have to watch it.
I don't know how she does it. She is incredible. I was terrified, and obviously, but at least I knew what to expect a little bit because you told me, because you've been on it
Yes.
before. This, I had no clue. So I think you were taking it back as well.
Yeah,
And I
but
was
I was laughing as well. It's
She was
like
laughing.
funny.
She was like, whoa, but then it was funny. But yeah, it's a good ride. It's a good attraction. Happy that we didn't have to queue 40 minutes. Very lucky that we got to ride it together.
And
Next ride.
now we go to the water ride.
The water ride,
World.
Jurassic World. Let's go. And there we have it, Jurassic World here in front of us. Apparently one of the best attractions here in Universal Studios Hollywood. Current wait time is unfortunately 50 minutes, 50. So I think this might be one of the longest waits that we're going to have all day, but we both really want to do it, so we're going to head in. And we would do single rider for this, but as far as we can tell, there isn't an option for single rider. If we find one, we might just end up doing that instead.
Owen Grady, as well as some other exclusive interviews with some of the staff here at Jurassic World.
Out of curiosity, I am going to start the stopwatch just to see if it ends up being 50 minutes or hopefully maybe a little bit shorter.
20 minutes later.
So we've been in line for about maybe 17, 18 minutes. And then, yeah, it's moving very quick. But what just happened, Simone?
Yeah, and that was the cast member. What is it?
Team member.
Team member. Hugo. Shout out to Hugo. And I was just like, smiling and saying, yeah, how are you? Like being friendly. And we started a conversation. And apparently we made such a good impression that we got a fast pass for Express Line.
Literally, we can use it for any ride that has Express.
So
shout out to Hugo.
And to me, because I initiated the conversation.
Yeah, you were just smiling. She was just smiling so much, and then the guy just enjoyed starting the conversation with us.
Because I'm just happy.
She's very happy
To be with you.
And as you can see, it's only been about 21 minutes, and we're already in line. We've got a row. Simone's preparing herself for the wetness that we might get here. So yeah, apparently you get very wet on this ride. Neither of us have done it. I'm probably going to put you guys away. I don't think I can film. I don't want you guys to get hurt or very wet, so I'll see you after. I'm going to put my jacket on too. But we're off the ride.
It was amazing. It was a really cute ride.
I agree. Really,
if you love dinosaurs, especially, I am not the biggest dinosaurs fan, but it was very nice.
yeah, the animatronics, some of them are like incredible. Some really huge ones towards the end without ruining it.
And the drops are nice, and the water splashes, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun ride.
Yes.
I have to.
And we only
give it
waited
to
20 minutes, except it
Yes,
was 15.
20 minutes, even though it said 5-0, so less than half the time. I did get a couple of drops in my eyes, so my eyes are not feeling its best. But overall, we didn't get too wet.
No, it was
right?
fine.
So it wasn't like.
But we are in row 3 as well, so.
Yeah. But yeah, now we've ended up in the gift shop. I might show you a couple of things here and there, and then yeah, we're probably gonna make up. I'm gonna get a coffee. I haven't had a coffee yet.
I know what I will try on. Let's go there and I try something.
Oh,
on.
okay. Simone spotted something. Let's go. Oh my God, Simone's found a pink dinosaur hat. I can't wait to see what she looks like in it. It does suit you, and it's sparkly and like cute.
It's pink.
Yeah.
My favorite color.
I think if I wore that, it would look like I've got toothache,
I don't know how I look. But
You have to, okay, I'm going to show it to you, one sec.
It looks like a helmet I would go on a motorbike.
I feel like I look more like, like when people have like really bad toothache and they wrap up their band like a bandage around their face? That's what I look like. I do not look
like we have already 2 hats we need to buy. It's Luigi and Mario, and now the dinosaurs hats.
But what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Does this suit us? And would you wear this?
It would be special if we walked like this in Europe.
We should so do it. Oh my God. To be fair, I've not seen many. I don't think I've seen anybody wear this.
No.
Maybe in the winter months
But
when
it still
it's.
suits us, I have to admit. Look how beautiful we are.
You are beautiful, no matter if you're a dinosaur or not. Well, we got ourselves some coffees from Starbucks. Look at the size comparison though. Simone's is a small one, and then mine's medium, but suddenly it just feels so much bigger. I wonder what a large would be like. And also, both of these are actually iced lattes, and yet they're in cardboard boxes, a little bit like in Europe, which I appreciate. So we are going to make our way back up the escalators now to go to the studio tour, Harry Potter, and also WaterWorld. These are 3 things that we both really want to do. Not before we're going to check out some dinosaurs that Simone just spotted, or at least a dinosaur all the way in the distance.
This very chatty lady is Blue.
Ooh.
Are we ready?
Oh my lordy. That's actually kind of scary,
A
yeah.
little aggravated right now. For
must be
those of you
hungry.
all observing, if you would like to get a closer look at Blue, we have a queue set up. The entrance is right down
Oh my God,
that
she's
way.
looking at us.
By that
That's
blue
scary.
Umbrella. You all can feel this wind picking up. That feels good to me and you. Great thing for her.
I literally warned you as well, and you
Yeah,
still
she's sticking
scream.
herself.
Anyway, now that we found out that we're delicious, according to
Of course
dinosaurs,
we are delicious.
we are delicious. We
Take
are.
the 1 million escalators now.
Let's go. Thank you.
The escalator steps are approaching.
She's so happy about this. And this is the new roller coaster again. Another look at it. Coming next year in 2026. And we've already come up 1 flight of escalators, and I just wanted to show you the view that you get. So even though it does feel a little bit strange that you have to go up and down many escalators, this is pretty cool. So that's where we just were. Obviously you can see Super Nintendo World, you can see the bottom of the escalators. I believe this in there actually is the Mummy Ride, so it's cool to see the show building from up above. And then you see the rest of LA as well. It's amazing. They even have binoculars here, as well as some maps, scenic view it says, and it does tell you what things you can spot. So King Kong the Ride, Universal Studios world famous backlot. Warner Brothers Studios, you've got Walt Disney Studios as well. Simone has actually already spotted the Warner Brothers Studios. I'm not sure if you guys can or not. This camera only has a slight zoom, but it is just over there. I can see the WB. Simone is pointing at it, kind of, yeah. And then Walt Disney Studios should be somewhere over there, right?
Yeah, between the big hotel, the big hotel building, and the Warner Brothers.
Yeah, so you can see it exactly on the map again. It's number 4 and number 3. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty amazing views of LA. And also, speaking of the Walt Disney Studios, I was very lucky to be able to go on a tour of it in March of 2025, so a few months ago now, and I have a video all about my experience, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link down below. It was a dream come true for me. It was like a 2.5 hour queue. Our tour guide was amazing, Drew, and I got to visit the Walt Disney Studios and learn so much. So yeah, if you want to learn more about that, the link is down below, but we still have a few more escalators to go, and the coaster is waiting for us here, so we're going to carry on now. Hi guys, how are you doing? Hi Bart, Marge, Lisa, you alright? We've come all the way from Europe to see you guys, and so happy to be here. Oh, you're amazing. Bart, when I was a child, I had a doll of you, and I would sleep with him every night. It should have been you guys, to be honest, I get it, but Bart was my favorite. Well, we just randomly met Bart and the family, Bart, Lisa and Marge. I don't know where Homer was, but their queue wasn't too long, so we decided why not join them. We both enjoy character meets, but this is the Springfield area, the Simpsons area here in Universal Studios Hollywood. It's much smaller than obviously the one in Florida. However, it's more or less the same vibe, and I believe the attraction that they have there, the one attraction, is one that, sorry, you literally just came in, I was just going this and you came instead. You're not an attraction. The attraction is not Simone. No, but the attraction that they have there, Krusty Land, if I'm not mistaken, is the exact same one as the one in Florida, which is a simulator ride, and both of us have been on it once before, and we found it way too motion sickness inducing. So not going to be doing it, but it was really fun meeting the Simpsons gang. I just wish Homer was there as well. And now we are finally making our way to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And in front of me we have a restaurant called Cocina Mexicana, which sounds like it would be a nice restaurant. But here we have got Hogsmeade, and what an entrance. And this is going to be my 3rd ever Hogsmeade. I cannot wait to step foot in it. Again, feeling very lucky that I've already visited Universal Studios Japan and the one in Florida a few times, and the fact that I'm about to step into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter again for the 3rd time, see what this one's like, and just enjoy being in this incredible magical movie. My childhood, really. I grew up reading all the books, loved them multiple times, and it feels surreal to be in another Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which looks so familiar, so magical, so immersive, just like the other ones, just in a different part of the world. And Simone's about to
show up.
Hello.
My friend.
We've been waiting on you. You're also from the UK. Oh, lovely.
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. So I knew you could take a joke.
Thank you so much. Well, the conductor was from London. English, as you would expect him to be. Obviously, we're in the world of Harry Potter, and he loved the fact that I was from London as well. He was like, you're the only one who's getting my jokes today. Same sense of humor and everything. But yeah, again, it's so fascinating to be in a place that is so familiar, you know, Hogsmeade, the Hogwarts Castle when we see it, yet a slightly different layout. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter is really what put Universal Studios on the map, in my opinion. I mean, they had some good rides beforehand, don't get me wrong. However, with this IP, Harry Potter is something that so many people love worldwide, and the fact they managed to build these worlds that we love so much, so well. I mean, just look at this. We're literally in Hogsmeade, and oh my god, I can already see the castle in front of me as well. Look at that. It's incredible. And like I said, I think when they first opened up the very first Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Studios let the theme park industry realize that, yeah, they're important as well, and they can also create some incredible, incredible worlds. We're just popping into Owlpost, one of the many shops here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, to look at some of the merchandise. And one of my favorite things about these shops isn't even necessarily the merch, but just the details, the amount of details that you see in the decor. But of course, the merch is also really cool. And if you didn't know, I am a Gryffindor, officially through and through. I've done the test many times, and I always get sorted into Gryffindor, and so these are my house colors over here. Simone has found this dress. She's also a Gryffindor, by the way, and it's very much her. Like this, the style of this dress, she's thinking about it, and I'm a bad influence. I'm like, you should just get it. $60, but I mean, it's a gorgeous dress.
It would fit me very well.
And the thing is, you do want to go to Epic Universe at some point. Yes. Warner Brothers Studios London, you can just come and have a tour again. So it's not like you're not going to have opportunities to wear it. You will get use out of it.
I think about it until the evening.
Okay. I, on the other hand, am more of a cap person, and this cap I quite like. Gryffindor Keeper. Let me quickly try it on. How do I look? I really like it. I like that it's like the different colors and then split in the middle. And then just the details as well, very cool. And actually, let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy Harry Potter, if you're a Harry Potter fan, what house are you in? And there's a bit of a twist as well, what house do you wish you were in? Because honestly, for the longest time, I wished I was Hufflepuff. I just didn't like the genericness of Gryffindor, because everybody wants to be Gryffindor. However, like I said, I've taken the test multiple times throughout the years, and I always get sorted into Gryffindor, and anyone I've spoken to says that I am a Gryffindor, so it makes sense. I'm a Gryffindor through and through. I'm actually also a Leo, my star sign is also a Leo, so lions and me, we very much match. But yeah, Hufflepuff would have been my personal choice. I love Hufflepuffs. And speaking of the different houses, you can buy yourself spirit jerseys, no matter which house you're in. So there's the Gryffindor one over here, there's Ravenclaw, and then up there we've got Slytherin. Perfect, thank you so much for that. And for some reason, I couldn't find the Hufflepuff spirit jersey, but I'm pretty sure they have one for Hufflepuff too. Maybe they've just run out of them. Maybe there are just too many Hufflepuffs out there. And too many Hufflepuffs is seriously never a bad thing, but I wanted to draw some attention to this here too. Just wait, it's a couple of seconds. Again, it's all about the details here. So many cool things to see. Simone's just gone to get herself some butterbeer because she wants some photos with it by the castle. But I also wanted to show you this. So the 3 broomsticks, they have this exact same restaurant in Universal Studios Orlando as well, or I should really say Islands of Adventure over there. And we're not going to eat here today, although I have eaten at this exact same spot, the 3 broomsticks in Islands of Adventure before. But it is very well themed. Again, look at that. It's almost like you're in the movie, the actual real 3 broomsticks. The food is also, unsurprisingly, very much English classics, so fish and chips, shepherd's pie, bangers and mash, things like that. So I think one of the reasons actually that I don't necessarily enjoy coming here is because I live in England. I don't feel like I need to eat English food when I'm away in a US theme park, but they do it pretty well. And like I said, the theming in there is pretty cool. And there we have it, the butterbeer. We've already taken some photos of it. And how much was it again?
$9.88.
$9.
Just a bargain.
Absolutely. I think this is Ollivander's experience. Currently a 15-minute wait, 1-5, so you can have a wand choose you. But yeah, we're heading back to the castle now. The gorgeous Hogwarts. Look at that. Simone is tired, but she's also very, very happy. It just looks so beautiful, doesn't it? And you've got the Weasley car in the background over there too. And it's really funny actually, in Universal Studios Japan, it's a proper photo opportunity. You can get close to it, you can do loads of fun poses with it. But here it's almost more like a prop in the background. But yeah, let's have a closer look at Hogwarts over here, which actually is an attraction in its own right. The attraction inside is called Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And currently it's at a 45-minute standby wait. And this is another one of those rides that sometimes gives me motion sickness. However, because I enjoy it so much, because it's such a cool ride and I just love Harry Potter, I'm still happy to go on it. And we do have our free express pass kindly given to us by the team member Hugo to use. However, I think we're going to use that on potentially the Universal Studios tour and maybe just a single rider for this. Before we go on it though, we've just been informed that there's going to be a show happening here on this stage, so we're going to watch a little bit of that first. Ooh!
Oh, fire.
Don't cry. For me, Argentina. So beautiful.
Harry Potter is here.
Share great news! Hogwarts has been chosen to host a legendary event. The Tri-Wizard Tournament!
Oh, I love it.
Thank you, ladies! Sons of Durmstrang!
Amazing.
Victory! The Tri-Wizard Cup!
Oh, I love the music so much.
Who wish to welcome our guests personally, you may do so now in on the spirit of magical cooperation.
It is now about 20 minutes past 4 and the studio tram tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood only operates until 6 p.m. today. So we're going to do a little bit of a tea tour. We're going to head towards the studio tram tour first and then come back and do the ride later and some more photos as well. But Simone, what? But Simone really enjoyed that show. She's a big fan of
Harry Potter's brother.
the main narrator.
Yeah, he looked like Harry Potter's brother. Come on.
No, I understand. Jokes aside, it was a pretty fun show, and also at the end you got to go, if you wanted to, you could go and get some photos with everyone that was in the show. But yeah, this studio tram tour is meant to be one of the highlights of Universal Studios Hollywood, so obviously we can't miss it. We're debating whether or not to use our express pass for it, or just, wait for it. We'll see how things go. And it's so cool actually to get to the studio tram tour. We just walked behind Hogsmeade and back into where the Simpsons land is, Springfield. And over here is where the entrance of the studio tram tour is. Or I should really say the studio tour, which currently has a wait time of 40 minutes. And it does say over there that the last tour departs at 6:15 p.m. So in just about 2 hours time. I think we've both decided to use the express pass given to us kindly by Hugo earlier on this, because whilst 40 minutes might not seem like too long, we've only got about 4 hours left now in this park, and this is the ride that we both want to do together, whereas some of the other ones we can just use single rider. So yeah, without further ado, let's join the queue. Well, not join the queue, just use our express pass and then head through. So we've just found out, well, Simone asked the team member, and the length of this tour, the studio tour, is how long, Simone?
1 hour? We're like, where are we going? Like through LA or like... Where are we going?
The commentary is hilarious. Obviously, we've never done this attraction before, so we don't know. But it's a classic attraction here.
And an escalator, because we missed it so much.
So this tour passes through several attractions which contain loud explosions, large flame effects, fog effects, and tidal wave effects. The vehicle rocks aggressively from side to side and up and down during certain attractions. Certain effects may be too intense for children, so if you also find some of these things sensitive, maybe skip ahead a little bit. Wait time is currently 35 minutes, but like I said, we are going to be using our express pass. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Simone's loving her dance. So yeah, these are the vehicles that take you through the tour. And oh, we get glasses? Oh, thank you very much, thank you. Didn't realize we were going to be giving glasses, 3D glasses, that's cool. Simone is asking where the best place is to sit. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this tour, the studio tour, because it's actually going to be a real set of movies that were genuinely filmed on location here. And that's the difference between Universal Studios Hollywood and some of the other Universal Studios parks around the world. You can see people getting on. Feeling very lucky that we managed to skip a 35-minute wait, and yeah, looking forward to seeing what this entails. And we're heading to row number 3. A team member kindly told Simone that this is apparently one of the best rows to be in, so hopefully it'll be good. And I didn't realize we were going to have our own row. Can you see Simone all the way in the distance?
What is up, everybody out there? How you guys doing today? Welcome aboard the world-famous Universal Studio Tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's 45 minutes to an hour. And if you just said, uh-oh, just by the sound of my voice, it's okay. We're going to have fun together. I can't wait to take you guys out there. It's a great tour, you guys. There's a lot to see, a lot to check out. Our studio is over 110 years old at this point, just by a little bit. But we just celebrated our 110th anniversary, so we've been around for a long time. We'll miss you. Who is that? Doesn't matter. Let's give a nice big welcome while we head out here to Jeff, our driver. Can I have everybody say hi, Jeff?
Hi, Jeff.
That's where a lot of our interior filming is going to take place. But a little bit about our lot. We've been around since 1915, like I was saying earlier at our unload lot. Frankenstein being one of them. Dracula's Castle in the same year, filmed inside 12. The Mansion in Scarface, where he said, clock tower scenes from Back to the Future. Jurassic Park's Welcome Center, right there in 12. Who Will for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey. And then, of course, everyone's favorite, Couples Retreat. But take a look at this shot. It is a really interesting example of how we can use these spaces completely any way that we want them, completely versatily. The Munsters also filmed inside of these stages. These black kind of stanchions that you guys are seeing, the little pipes here, these were the cues that live audiences would queue up next to in order to see their live tapings of the classic shows that filmed inside of these sound stages. And then Mark Platt in 5162 over there. See that Wicked balloon? That's because he brought us Wicked Part 1 and currently working on Wicked Part 2. And then 5195 here over on the left-hand side. This is one of my favorite bungalows. You'll see that iconic silhouette hanging right there on the outside. This was Alfred Hitchcock's bungalow when he took up residency here on our lot while he was filming The Birds and Psycho. And now, if you were to go in through those doors, you're not going to find a hospital, guys. This is a completely blank slate. All of these stages, all of these set pieces that you're seeing, rather, are called facades or shells. And we got to make sure they look appropriate for the era, for the location that we're filming in, anything that we need in order to sell the illusion that we're actually filming filming in a real place. We filmed the qualifying round for American Ninja Warrior over there on our New York streets as well. And then just around the corner, we're in London. This is our London Square that we're passing through right here. Agent Carter filmed out here, Marvel's Agent Carter. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Comp 363. Nice job, guys.
That was a lot!
Anybody get any dinosaur spit on them? Yeah, it happens. It's okay. You know what? It's anti-aging. I swear by this. Happening under the eyes. Wow. I'm 87 years old. Works like a child. Works for the job. But they've done a lot of work. In fact, recently they were nominated for an Academy Award for their work on the Planet of the Apes film that was just released. They were also given an Academy Award. They won for their work on Avatar: The Way of Water, which was very well deserved. Great work on that one. You'll notice too, a lot of these building facades are really skinny, really condensed, so we can fit a lot of different options into a small space. Again, that goes back to our rental facility. We're able to change a lot of things here and there, like signage, languages on those signs, and that allows us to really make this space really adaptable. And we used it for France and Germany at the same time, right? Versatility goes way back. These again are all shell sets, although we can film inside of some of them. This store that you're seeing on the left with the reddish kind of brown trim, this can be used internally, although we do also have bathrooms in there because we need to have bathrooms on set for the crew. Looks like they have been filming in here today, but I don't see anybody, so it's a perfect place to visit. We'll take a look around. And I've been talking a lot about production designers, and they do a lot of work out here. You can see immediately where we are. That's the work of a production team, right? To make sure that just by... Oh boy, okay. Alright folks, everybody good? It's just a little trip. Oh Jeff, I don't like this. That was Earthquake the Big One. Give it up for my girl. It's using all of those effects that you guys just saw right over there. Now, Earthquake the Big One, based on a disaster film. What's that? Okay, well there is a second shark, my friends. Let's remain calm. There's no one in the water, so we should be just fine, and we're on land, so... Oh, I think that's George. George, hey! There's a shark! It takes guts to be a police diver here in Amity, and you're seeing them right there. Alright, well, I'm safety officer now, so let's move you behind this really safe-looking pier, covered in flammable gasoline barrels. Don't forget to keep those hands and delicious fingies inside the boat. This is our weather demonstration, because sometimes we gotta make it rain here at Universal. And there it is. Now sometimes the script might call for a rainy day. That's when we'll come here to create that rain effect, or we'll bring our high-tech proprietary devices exclusive to Universal. Good job, Water! Woo! take a break. We're gonna go to the top of the hill, ready for the next tour. That set was used in Quentin Tarantino's film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They actually used this whole stretch of street for that movie. Leonardo DiCaprio was wandering around here. Brad Pitt was hanging out around here. That young actress Julia Butters that got to work with Leo, she said that was the best acting I've ever seen in my entire life. Best part of the movie. The color purple, the birds, Call of the Wild starring Harrison Ford, and this was Australia for Saving Mr. Banks from Disney. That is our Colonial Street, also known as Wisteria Lane from Desperate Housewives. And we used it as the wilderness for Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock. She was wandering through these woods blindfolded. All right, guys, picture cars. That's the next vocab word of the day, so we're going to want to keep that in mind. That means a car or a vehicle that has appeared on screen, that have appeared on camera at one point or another. We've got Jurassic Park vehicles over on the left, including the gyrosphere from Jurassic World, missing its glass though, which is important because glass is reflective. We got to add that in with CGI. Fast and the Furious vehicles over there. We got a couple that have been pulled for production, but the orange Julius is hanging out. And then we do have a celebrity sighting on the left-hand side of the tram, guys. He's a little shy today, but there's Bumblebee. But this is another shell set. It looks very practical. I assure you, it's not. There's nothing going on in there except some wood. Yes, that is a real 747 airliner that you folks are seeing.
This is the flash site from War of the Worlds, Steven Spielberg, War of the Worlds.
It wasn't in use at the time of production. It was living in an airplane graveyard in the middle of the Mojave Desert, which sounds awesome, and I want to go.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. It is smack dab in the center of UFO hotspot. Welcome to the world of no.
Jordan? Oh, Jordan, don't do this today. I don't know what that means. Please don't. Oh, no.
Guys, look at it.
I've seen the movie, so you may not want to look up. It's a blue screen that we can use for CGI effects to create any backdrop that we want. But we've used this lake, this basin, all the way back in the 1960s for Psycho, and then in '87 for Jaws the Revenge. But it's been a pleasure. Thanks for being a great group. I've had a lot of fun taking you around. My name has been Jen. Can we give a great big hand to our driver, Jeff, for taking us around the back lot? Thank you, Jeff. Very nicely done. Like I said, it's 400 acres out there. We do not want to be walking that, you guys.
And just like that, we are off the ride. So yeah, this was about 45 to 50 minutes. Our tour guide was fantastic, and you do get to see some really cool props, some really cool facades, some nice scenes. You learn a lot about movie making, so I would recommend it if it's your first time coming to Universal Studios Hollywood, which obviously for us it is as well. However, once you've done it once, I definitely don't think it's something that you need to do again. It's a fun attraction, and it's nice that it's included as your, in the price of your theme park ticket. But yeah, how did you find it?
It's fun. It has fun parts.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're also interested into filming and everything, I think it's very interesting. We had some fun timings in between. Like, what was going on?
There were bits where we were just like, what is happening? Oh, God. And also,
we are hungry.
We're both very hungry. Do you want to tell them what time it is?
It's like
nearly 6.
5:45.
6
and we
p.m.
just had those garlic things and the tiramisu.
Yeah, and that was at 10 a.m., 10:15 a.m. That was a long...
until it was
Oh, okay. Well, so about 7 hours ago.
This was our breakfast. So.
Yeah, so we haven't had lunch yet. So, and we don't know if we're going to have time, when we're going to have time to eat.
We have a snack now and then eat later. At
proper
CityWalk.
food later, hopefully. We just need to find a snack and then move on to the next thing that we're hoping to do anyway. WaterWorld, which starts in about 25 minutes. It's 6 p.m. We have around 15 minutes until the last performance of WaterWorld starts, and we've just spotted this cafe that has a couple of things that look very fun and also snack style. So we're going to try 2 of those. I think Simone's going to go for the mushroom calzone, which is $13, and I'm going to go for the fire flower pretzel, priced at $10. There's Simone's mushroom calzone. Comes in a cute little box. I like it. Nice size as well. I'm just waiting on my pretzel now. And this is my fire flower pretzel. Very cute. I also like how the packaging comes as well. And in case you're wondering, the cafe we went to is called the Power Up Cafe.
All of the mystery boxes have calzones in them?
Yeah, this is a pretzel, but no. Oh no! Shaggy's hungry as well, it seems. That's hilarious. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you guys.
And we've just made it to WaterWorld over here. I really like the facade of it, the entrance. Found it's meant to be a really fantastic show, and I'm just hoping that we should be allowed to take our snacks. Simone, oh,
you're losing your water. What's going on?
I'm so sorry. We've reached a point in the day where firstly we're hungry, we're tired.
We're tired.
We're going to a show where we don't know much about. Someone's asking me.
Half an hour.
We just know it's half an hour, and that it's meant to be good, and we're hoping we can eat our snacks whilst we wait. It does look like we're allowed to take the snacks in, by the way, because team members saw us with the snacks and didn't say that we can't go in with them.
They get wet again, like why?
Oh. Universal is all about getting you wet. Simone's finally taking a bite of her mushroom. Is it all right?
I need another bite.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put you guys down so I can use both hands and try this. I'll let you know what I think later though. Ooh, that is pretty good actually. Well, I've taken a couple of bites. It's good. It's satisfying. It's doing the job. I really needed something salty. And we are constantly moving and grooving, and it looks like it's a pretty big venue. But you do also get a couple of dipping sauces with the pretzel, which are a little bit hard to use currently. So I've just had the pretzel on its own so far. So we have some seats. We're in the auditorium or stadium, venue, however you want to call it. There's some kind of pre-show happening right now. It's very loud. By the way, my pretzel was delicious. The dipping sauces were all very spicy. Well, not very spicy, quite spicy, but flavorful. And the actual pretzel was nice too. But anyway, WaterWorld, the show should be starting in the next couple of minutes. So yeah, looking forward to it.
We ask your cooperation in remaining seated during the entire performance, keeping all aisleways clear.
Return signal! Open the gates!
Oh.
LA!
Hey, come help me.
It is so good to see you alive. Got a gun? Dang! That's sad. Did I say anybody could leave? You're dead! Get the hell out. Where are you going, Ricky? Yo, me and you!
No!
Woo! That's cool.
As in Italy.
That's my plane.
Similar vibe.
Nevertheless,
which park?
I got your woman.
Movieland.
Cause you don't have a leg to stand on!
No!
Yes! Deegan of WaterWorld celebrate the birth of a new nation!
Get the gate!
A really fun show.
Happy Memorial Day weekend! Come on back!
Memorial Day weekend, by the way, this Saturday, so probably even busier than normal, yet we've managed to do quite a lot. But yeah, the show is about 20 minutes long, loads of stunts, so many cool things happen, loads of loud noises, so much water stuff, you know, fire. I would recommend it. Just be aware that if you're in the first few rows, you might get wet, and also there are very loud noises, so some children, some adults might not enjoy that, but fun show overall. Now we are going to make our way back to Wizarding World of Harry Potter, because we haven't actually ridden the ride yet. Also, I want Simone to buy that dress, so follow her on Instagram, you might see her a photo of her with it. And then who knows, we've only got about an hour and a bit left until the park closes. And on the way to Harry Potter, we've just seen Hello Kitty doing a meet and greet over here. Unfortunately, we don't have time to say hello to her, but she does look adorable.
How are you?
I'm doing great. What is your name?
Simone.
Hi, Simone.
Hi.
It's Simone. Get yourself an ice cream cone. How about you? What's your name?
I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Nice to meet you.
Sam. Bam. Bam, it's Sam.
You look handsome, I have to say, for a donkey.
True. Thank you so much. You both are very beautiful.
Oh,
Where you
that's
from?
so sweet.
Switzerland.
With the chocolate?
Yes, we have the best chocolate ever.
Best chocolate in the world.
I
need to
agree.
get me to Switzerland and find one of your chocolate trees. That's
You'll
what
enjoy
chocolate
it.
is made for. Yep.
Yeah.
Chocolate trees.
Indeed.
All right,
Indeed.
Can I stay with you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stay with us? Sure.
Okay, I bring Dragon.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. See you
Sam.
soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, heading back into Hogsmeade.
It was a fun meet.
It was fun with the donkey from Shrek. Very random, not much of a queue either. And the castle, Hogwarts, is looking extra beautiful here in the golden hour light. I mean, look at that. So majestic and beautiful. Also, based on what we're seeing here, the standby wait is currently only 10 minutes. We were going to do the single rider line, but it looks like we could just be able to do the normal standby. As usual, though, I do have to put you in the locker, which you can rent for free. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Oh, there's Flight of Hippogriff over there, which is a very family-friendly roller coaster. Yeah, I'm going to go to the lockers, put you guys there, and meet you afterwards.
Gryffindor doesn't stand a chance. What are all these muggles doing at Hogwarts anyway?
To get you there, we have to sneak out the castle. That's where mine comes in.
From there, we'll fly down to Quidditch pitch. Of course, we will leave it with magic.
Oh my god, the queue line is brilliant. So that's what the attraction is. As you can see, it does move you around a lot. And there are signs everywhere warning people that if you suffer from motion sickness, which I very much do, might not be the best ride for you. But yeah, I'm still chancing it. You can see the ride vehicles over here. And the wait time for us was almost exactly 10 minutes. Also, it was a very fun wait because there was so much to see. Well, just off Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and I think the last time I was on it in Universal Studios Orlando, of course, would have been either 2019 or 2020, so at least 5 or 6 years ago. It's an incredible ride. It really is so cool. There's quite a lot of animatronics, but a lot of screen as well, and it moves you around a lot. But you really do feel like you're in the journey, you're in the movie. So this is why I'm prepared to put my motion sickness aside and ride it from time to time. And thankfully, I didn't feel too sick either. I'm actually okay, but it does really move you about. However, you may have spotted Simone has been running around getting dressed. She got her dress. There's only about 30, half an hour left of the park being open. She wants some photos in her dress. I also got this cap, which I'm very happy about, Gryffindor. Anyway, I just managed to get some perfect, if I say so myself, shots of Simone with the castle in the golden hour. She's pretty...
One more portrait in the second.
One more portrait, okay, sure. But overall, she's very happy, and I managed to get the castle with not many people in the background as well, which isn't an easy thing to do. She's also the perfect model. I also wanted to take this opportunity to give a massive shout out and a thank you to Monica, one of my lovely viewers that I just bumped into. She said that they went to Disneyland Paris back in February of this year, and they watched my video. So Monica, if you watched this, it was so nice to meet you. Sorry that it was a little bit rushed. We're just trying to make the most of the last hour, not even hour, last 20 minutes of being in the park. You just stay there, darling, and don't move, okay? Your job is to look pretty and just kind of stay there. Just look at me, Simone, just be ready just in case, because I might make it work at some point. And at 19:40, 20 minutes until the park officially closes, we are finally making our way out of Hogsmeade, because we're going to attempt to go and join the queue for The Secret Life of Pets, because I've heard good things about it. I've never even watched the film. However, the ride is meant to be pretty good with some fun animatronics. Whether or not we're going to make it, we don't even know where the ride is, so who knows, but we're going to attempt it. We're just moving very fast for this last half hour. But Hogsmeade, you have been incredible, and you look even prettier right now in the golden hour. And here we are, The Secret Life of Pets, off the leash. The arrow is telling us to go this way, but I have to say, if any of you guys follow Simone on Instagram as Money Mouse, if you see any of her photos from today, but especially the Harry Potter ones that I just took, let her know in the comments how amazing she looks. Because I feel like, those photos were pretty special. I told her she could be advertising the movies, especially the one that I just took of you by the Hogwarts Express. Those are phenomenal with the lighting and everything.
We are in France.
We are! Oh my god, yeah! Jardin de Paris.
Back home.
As we've made it back to Paris, apparently. This area is themed very much to France and Paris. We've got Moulin Rouge over there. We've got the Super City Funland, which I believe is a children's area on the back. And yeah, this looks like a really fun water play area for kids. And this is a part of the park that we hadn't even explored yet. So we've got Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, which is, I believe, is the same one that they have in Orlando. And then the Secret Life of Pets show building is just over there. And it says it's a 50-minute wait still 5-0. We're hoping it might be a little bit less. The queue is actually outside. We'll see. Please have your fingers crossed for us. Simone looks a little bit stressed and scared about the fact that it might actually end up being 50 minutes.
Yes.
Maybe not. I know.
I hope it's worth.
Simone is now sorting her things out because she she got changed so quickly. I'm actually going to start the stopwatch to see whether or not this is going to be the exact 50 minutes or not. I'm hoping that maybe they've just put 50 minutes because the park's about to close soon and they don't want too many people to join. We'll see. And we've just gotten inside. They've asked us how many we are, so I'm guessing and hoping that this might be a very short part of the indoor queue area. And as with almost any Universal Studios queue line, there's a lot of fun things to look at. So again, neither of us have seen The Secret Life of Pets. Let us know in the comments down below if you have, but I'm spotting a lot of sausage dogs, dachshunds. Like so many references to sausage dogs. There's a hot dog bed over there. There's one here. Simone is very confused about the situation, and I am as well, to be fair. He looks... Why is a good question. Moving on from the kitchen to... Wait, what?
It's a dog. I think
is it meet and greet?
It's an animatronic. It looks like a character.
Oh, really? Simone was like, there might be a meet and greet happening over there, but it could be an animatronic, we don't know. Simone, how much do you want to just lie down on that bed and rest for a little bit?
It's from Liam.
Who?
Liam.
Liam? Do you know who he is?
No.
Neither do I. Someone from The Secret Life of Pets. Are you going to watch this film after you finish this ride, if you like it?
We will watch it on our next adventure soon this year.
You know what? Our next adventure.
Adventure.
We've got someone's kitchen over here again, a fridge, the frog. Somebody has drawn a picture of a frog. And then now we're getting to this really exciting... No, neither of us know who he is. But there is a really cool looking animatronic of, I would imagine, one of the main characters on The Secret Life of Pets. Actually, two characters. There's two dogs. And they move around and everything. This is cool. The fact that they put this just in a queue line, honestly, well done, Universal.
Good idea. He helps all kinds of animals.
And he does it in a cape. So, you know he's a hero. Garbage truck!
Simone just said, off camera when I wasn't filming, she was like, we're visiting all the dogs now. But in her regular...
From house to house.
Yeah. Well, do you enjoy this tour of these dogs?
Apparently Sam thinks my dry humor in English is very funny.
It's hilarious. I love it. Let us know in the comments what do you guys think. But yeah, we have the screen now with a lot of pets actually, not just a dog. And it's nice they do have some spots for you to sit if the queue just gets a little bit too long for you. But for me and Simone, as soon as we sit down, we have to start moving again. And it seems like it's no longer just dogs, but also there's a rabbit over there.
The movie's not called dogs, it's called pets.
Well, exactly, but you're the one who was like, oh, we're just going through room and just through different rooms.
I have no idea.
Just seeing dogs. Are you happy that we have bunnies now, some variety?
What is next is the question.
That's a good question. What are you going to predict? A cat? A frog?
A frog is honestly not a pet.
No, I know, but did you see the drawing of the frog on the fridge? No. I know, that's so cute.
I drew it myself. Okay, look, it's a little abstract, but the point is, that's me, that's you, that's the pet store.
We're visiting a lot of houses today.
Oh, what
no
a
one
great...
offered us coffee yet.
No, I know. The pets are rude.
Yeah, no drinks, like no coffee, no tea.
Not even a glass of water. Well, we've gotten to the next room and we can finally see the ride, which is exciting.
25 minutes
only 25 minutes so far. And then Simone was asking me if I think her glasses will stay on her head or not, like if it's going to be too fast. And I said, it's a kid's ride, it should be fine.
And then I said, check the seats, like...
It doesn't look relaxed.
No.
And I haven't actually even seen them yet, but yeah, this is what they look like. So, I still don't think it's going to be... Don't tell me it's broken. Do not tell me it's broken as soon as we're about to go on. That will be hilarious. I'm really hoping the ride comes back to life again. It sounds like it might start moving soon. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is a children's ride because A Secret Life of Pets is very much geared to kids, adults also, but also very child friendly. So, oh, you're... Hello. I feel like it might maybe be similar to the Monsters Hide and Ride and Go Seek in Tokyo Disney, something like that. We'll see. Maybe you will go one day.
Sorry, excuse me. Can we film on the ride?
Yeah, you can film. Just make sure you don't have the flash on.
Good. I was telling Simone, isn't it hilarious that Simone literally ran to the toilet to change into a new dress, to get the photos. We did everything, you know, especially that last 25 minutes, last 40 minutes of the park being open so that we can ride this ride, The Secret Life of Pets. Currently it's down. The staff members have said that they should come back up soon. But the hilarious thing is that neither of us have seen the movie. We don't know anything about this ride.
Oh, I see a cat. There's a cat. So they're more than
yeah,
just a rabbit.
I've seen that photo of the cat actually. It's just a screen of a cat, guys. And yet it's like going to be our last ride and we're putting so much on it.
And you want still a picture of the Wicked sign?
If we walk past it, that would be great. Also, we want to do some shopping.
Yes. I need a postcard.
Also, it might be nice to eat as well, eventually.
At 11 a.m. if we get
PM, 11 p.m. Oh God, this is not going well.
This is not good. What's going on? So
I don't know. I love how we're both like falling. Like we're struggling to keep standing.
I want to emphasize that I just landed yesterday and I still have kind of a jet lag. So in Switzerland it's like 4 a.m. in the morning or it's 5 a.m.
I want to emphasize that I've been here for a few days now, but my sleep pattern is so bad that I still haven't managed to like figure out what to do with my life.
They're going out. No way.
Are you serious? Are you actually serious? No, they're evacuating. Guys, this is so funny. I'm gonna laugh because otherwise I will cry. And Simone's laughing at the fact that I may cry. This is ridiculously sad. Oh, and I know these things happen, but like, it's very unlucky on our part. Okay, team members just assured us that the ride should be coming back up. They just need to reset everything apparently, which should take maybe 5-10 minutes.
Because there's nothing working right now. All the animatronics are stopped, all the screens are stopped, so we gotta wait for them to reset.
Sure.
So you can actually have an adoption. That first scene is an AI type. They say when you walk in, you're going to be recorded for a little bit.
How exciting!
And you get to move your hand, your tongue, your kind of tail.
That sounds really exciting. Thank you.
A lot of people like it because you get to be a dog.
Yeah. Very unique.
You're kind of changing into a dog. Your mindset.
I see.
You have a ball and a chain for a cat.
I get you. That's cool. That's very cool. Thank you for sharing.
So you'll be adopted now.
Yeah. I mean, what's been your life dream, Simone? To be a dog?
To be a dog, yeah.
And be adopted by a lovely family, yeah?
Yes, only lovely family.
That's exactly what this ride is going to give us.
Be treated nicely.
Yeah, same. And hopefully this ride will show us and show everyone that it's good to treat pets nicely. I'm guessing that's the message of it, I don't know.
And humans as well.
Humans, of course. Can't forget about those.
Excuse me. Do you know what time the shops close on the main street? CityWalk? Yeah. Not CityWalk, in the park where we go out.
Yeah, when you go out, that probably maybe 40 minutes to an hour after the park closes. And then the ones on CityWalk, they open a little later depending on what store you're going.
Okay.
The restaurants stay open.
But they also have some merchandise shops.
Yeah, so what are you looking for?
She wants a Nintendo
shop,
shirt.
yeah.
What?
She wants a Nintendo shirt.
That one's going to be
And
open.
a postcard.
So with the little ride stop that they had, it ended up being around 36 minutes, the wait time. Still better than 50 minutes, and it would have been 25 had it not stopped. Thank you so much, thank you. We're about to turn into pets. Let's go. Oh my God, yeah.
Forget about you by tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. It's just, I got a lot going on in my life, and you're not really my priorities.
Maybe we will be a pet.
She is just bitter with her place in life.
I thought we were both smiling and no one's doing anything.
That was the husky.
Oh my God, this is cool. Oh wow, this is amazing. That's hilarious. Look at him. I know, he looks so pleased with himself. Okay, I have to say already, this is a fantastic ride. So colourful, so fun.
What are the cats doing?
Which one? Oh my God, I don't know.
She's Tarzan.
There's somebody playing the piano over there. Yeah, these cats are really thinking that they're Tarzan or something.
The question is when we are getting adopted now.
I don't know.
Pets are out of control.
They really are, they really are. Whoa. Little reference the minions over here. That's cute. Easter egg.
What did I tell you? Good pets,
Are we taking it back now?
It seems there. Oh, this is lovely.
Why did we go west now?
Why do all the rides look red? That is Simone actually, every night.
Oh, we get it.
This is lovely.
You're so cute. Oh, we get everything now.
I'm excited to see what family's gonna adopt us. Are they gonna allow us? Yay! And this is our welcome home party. The sausage dug up there, yeah. Congratulations, thank you. We're so happy to be part of the family now. Oh wow, this is so cool. All jokes and everything aside, this is so cool.
There's something wrong with this cat, by the way.
Yeah, not great. Well, that was really cute. Are you okay?
It was very cute.
That was really fun. I actually really enjoyed it.
As a dog.
Does look a bit like her and yet. Jokes aside, that is one of my favourite rides that we've done today in Universal. The girl has fallen in love with it. But no, the amount of animatronics that they had, the amount of colour, I feel like it's a very good family-friendly ride. Adults will enjoy it, children will definitely enjoy it. So much fun, the concept was great, and it's actually made me want to go and watch The Secret Life of Pets now.
I'm a unicorn.
Look at her. The girl just comes back after a couple of seconds of me not being with her as a unicorn. Shall I adopt you as a unicorn, Simone?
Yes, please. Only adoptable. It will be the unicorn.
Oh, I do really like this cap too. Look at this, Universal Studios. It doesn't say Hollywood though, it just says Universal Studios. The hoodies down here do say Hollywood, but not the biggest fan of those. Ah, this is quite nice, this t-shirt. I feel like I already own a t-shirt very similar to this that says Universal Studios Orlando though, so I don't think I need another one similar to it. It looks like you can also get yourself ice creams with these pets on them. Strawberry cheesecake. What else have we got? Rainbow cotton candy, and then pina colada. But yeah, it's currently 20:30, meaning that it's 8:30 p.m. and the park officially would have closed about half an hour ago, but as we spoke to some team members, they did say that, like with most theme parks, you know, when they say the park closes, it doesn't mean that everything closes. The shops will still be open, at least the shops on the main street, so we might go and have a little bit of a shopping spree, see what, you know, they have. We haven't really looked around too much. Probably going to do all of that off camera though. And then, yeah, I think I'll probably next catch up with you when we go. That's it. I'm really tired. I'm like losing my brain cells. I've kind of, most of them are asleep. Neither am I actually. I think the bread really, you know, filled us up. Oh, look at this beautiful view. About, I want to say 13 hours ago, maybe even almost close to 14 hours ago, we first stepped foot here. We saw this beautiful Universal Studios globe for Universal Studios Hollywood for the very first time, and then that awesome looking classic archway in the back. It's about 9:20 p.m. now, and I bought a lot. I did some damage. You can see this cap, this Wicked cap. I didn't even realize there was a full-on Wicked shop. Hopefully you would have seen a very quick tour that I did, because obviously they were closing and I didn't want to, you know, keep the team members working for longer than they have to in the actual park. But I believe Universal CityWalk is still open and some of the shops there might still be open. I'm not sure I need to buy anything else, to be honest, because I literally just bought so much Wicked merch. And because I was doing it really quickly as well, I had like 5 minutes to try and decide if I want something or not. I don't even know what I spent on because it was just all very quick. So, lordy, but I'm happy with my cap. I got myself a Spirit jersey, and now we're gonna walk to CityWalk. First time walking in CityWalk here in Universal Studios Hollywood, see what that's like. Simone's currently very happy. We're not gonna tell you why. And then, yeah, this is Universal Studios CityWalk here. We've got one of the shops here, which I think is still open, perhaps. You have, yeah, that's the kind of the main Universal Studios store over here. Looks like there's still people going in and out. And then these are some of the restaurants. It looks very cool at this time of evening with all the lights up. Also, there's another Wicked store here in Universal CityWalk, and I just love it. The colors make me happy. Oh my god, and Simone is a pretty bad influence on me too. I've already purchased a lot, but there was one Spirit jersey, this one here, that they didn't have my size in. And Simone was like, maybe they'll have it here, so we're gonna have a look. Is there a medium one by any chance? No. Extra small, smalls, large. It wasn't meant to be. It's fine. It's a very pretty Spirit jersey though, like look. Look at the back, Defying Gravity. Although, like I said, I already did buy a Spirit jersey about 10 minutes ago, and I'm happy with the one that I got. But now that we have a bit more time, because this shop is still open, I wanted to show you these beautiful keychains they have. So this one I didn't buy, but it looks awesome. Chistou's on it, and he moves around, and obviously the rest is Emerald City. Look at that. So cute. Then they've got these beautiful necklaces. They've got this bookmark that says Welcome to Oz. I'm not sure what that is over there. They have some washi tapes there. They have just so many things, like that Spirit jersey, very cool. Again, didn't buy it. They have this Glinda section here, all pink.
Like this would be perfect for me.
Simone literally, Simone's never seen Wicked, by the way. Please tell her in the comments that she needs to watch it. Please. Yeah.
That would be
So you watch the film or the musical, you come to London and watch it, and then you become a fan, and then you can wear this. It will suit you.
It's me.
It is. You're Glinda. But yeah, it's probably a good thing that they don't have that other Spirit jersey in stock. Look at that. Oh, the Wizard, Madame Morrible. I cannot wait for Wicked Part 2 coming out November 2025. In like 5-6 months time. So excited. But again, here's a view of City Walk. It looks really cool. They've got this Sanrio shop, which says Sanrio Smile Shop. Loads of Hello Kitty merch. And then some restaurants on the right-hand side as well. Oh, and they're also advertising the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which we did spend quite a bit of time in today.
Bye-bye money.
Someone just said bye-bye money. So we've just spotted a Hot Topic, which is an American shop that we don't have in the UK or anywhere in Europe. And generally they do a lot of, fan things. So Disney sometimes, Harry Potter. And I've always wanted to visit one, so we're going to check it out, see what they have. They probably won't have Disney because we're in City Walk, though. Maybe they've kind of cleared it. We'll see. Oh, wow. It's really cool just being able to even see it. Never imagined a Hot Topic store to look like this, but yeah, it's different fandoms. Not all of them I know. Some of them are, 30% off. But so far, I'm not seeing any Disney things. This shop is a lot, and I agree with her. I think a lot is the best way to describe the situation. Oh, they have some lounge flies up there. In case you want some. This shop is a lot.
What is going on here again?
Simone's reactions to things are the best. What is this? Simone, do you want a pickle? A hilarious looking pickle?
I have a colleague of mine at work. He loves pickles.
Okay.
And every time he's in the US, he brings those disgusting pickled sweets. Like
I've never had
pickled
them.
sugar cane.
Oh.
It was disgusting.
You tried it?
Yes.
Oh, weird. Anyway, we're out of that shop now. There's a Minion store here. Ben & Jerry's. Really like whatever's going on here. Is it a cow on an upside down car? Lord have mercy. There's a fully dedicated Super Nintendo World shop too, which we're going to go and have a quick look at. Oh no. So this t-shirt and that jumper are actually the two things that I really wanted from Super Mario, Nintendo World, whatever it's called. So firstly, which one of them would you go for between the two, Simone?
The t-shirt.
The black t-shirt. Even though we live in Europe and I'll probably use that more often, and it's a blue color. The t-shirt is more classic looking.
You can wear the t-shirt and a jumper on top.
True. Okay, we'll go for that. It's going to be cheaper too. And just like that, we've gotten to this, what I believe is probably one of the last sections of Universal CityWalk here. I'm seeing a Bubba Gump. Apparently there's also a food court. A lovely team member just said that to us. So we might actually see if we can eat at the food court because it's 9:30 and the actual CityWalk area, so basically everything that we saw behind us, will be closing at 10 p.m. And so we don't really have too much time, but apparently the food court's open a little bit later. And look at that dragon up there. The vibes here are honestly immaculate. Yeah, very cute. How to Train Your Dragon photo opportunity here. And then we've got the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, which there's also a restaurant similar to that in Florida, Orlando, and I've never eaten there. And this seems to be the food court area called City Food, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, a bunch of other things, including Panda Express. So we are gonna head up, and the place looks cool. Might just be a food court, but oh my god, even the Taco Bell, all the signs with the neon lights. Very fun. So, as you can see, I've got my food here. I decided to go for KFC. This is 3 pieces of chicken thigh and some fries and randomly a biscuit here. I think biscuits are just a thing, very popular thing with chicken here in the US. And then Simone went to Panda Express and she got herself, I think, orange something chicken.
And beef, it's like a plate. So
is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you were going to say you can choose exactly what you want?
Yeah, you can choose 2 different kind of.
Okay. Looks good. So this is our very late night meal. Stay tuned to see our final thoughts on Universal Studios Hollywood. Well, that KFC definitely hit the spot. Really enjoyed it. And now the time has come for us to finally leave Universal CityWalk and Universal Studios Hollywood. But it's been a wonderful day. I really enjoyed discovering and exploring Universal Studios Hollywood for the first time. So many great rides, so many well-themed areas. I loved our morning in the Super Nintendo World. That was a lot of fun. Nice to have it quite quiet as well. So I would recommend that early entry for 1 hour extra if you want to. Normally it's between $20 and $30, and we both thought it was very much worth it. I think one of my favorite rides would have to be The Secret Life of Pets, and that's one that is, you know, unique to this park. At least they don't have them in Universal Orlando or Japan from my memory. So yeah, really enjoyed that one. It's made me want to watch the movie. But yeah, the entire day was really good. Really enjoyed everything that we did, to be honest. The food was good as well, the Minions, the themed things that we tried. And we spent more or less the whole day there. So from 8 a.m. until it's currently 10 p.m. We're both extremely tired, but we got to do everything that we wanted to. And the cool thing is that we didn't even have to purchase the Express Pass. And the Express Pass can be very expensive. Starts from something around $150 and can go up to around $300 on some days. So sometimes that's even more expensive than the price of your actual ticket to come into the park, which, you know, is a little bit much. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you do purchase it, it's obviously going to help you out a lot because you can skip all the lines. But even without doing so, as you guys saw on a Saturday, a busy Saturday, we still managed to do everything that we wanted to, including Secret Life of Pets at the end. So we're both very happy. It's not the biggest of parks, and especially compared to Universal Studios Orlando, it's a lot more manageable. You can definitely do everything in one day. But I'm going to love you and leave you. I feel like I've talked a lot. I hope you enjoyed coming on this journey with me and discovering Universal Studios Hollywood for the first time. I'll be back at some point. I'm not sure when, but I enjoyed it enough to want to come and visit one day, and I hope you enjoyed this too. If you want to see more of this, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have loads of theme park content going around. You can check out my Universal Studios Japan vlog if you're interested. Also some Disney content, some European theme parks, loads going on. Also follow me on Instagram if you want to see more up-to-date content. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. I know it's been a very long one, so thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And also a huge shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are absolutely amazing. And with that being said, I'm going to love you and leave you. I cannot wait to get back to our hotel, which is about an hour away over in Anaheim, so we're going to have to get an Uber back. But yeah, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing but tiring long day. Thank you. I'm going to love you and leave you and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.